So you want to know if these hot variants from the past held their value? Watch the video and you'll find out. Hey everybody, welcome to Comics with Bueller. As always, I'm Bueller. Today we're launching a brand new series called Did These Comics Hold Their Value? Did they go up in price? Did they go down in price? Or did they stay the same? We're going to highlight 15 different comics. This week we're going to focus on the beloved variant covers, and we're going to compare prices from 2 years ago and prices today. In the future, we're also going to focus on first appearances, option books, just to name a few. If you're new to our channel, do me a favor, subscribe right now. It does help us out quite a bit. And also turn on that notification button because you don't want to miss our next video. So we did a lot of research on this topic, so let's go ahead and run down the criteria. First things first, we're going to be looking at sold prices from July 2018 and comparing those to recently sold prices of the same book. These are also going to be raw copies of the book in near mint condition. But more importantly, these books had to have been spotlighted or promoted by certain comic book websites or top 10 lists that brought them to our attention. This is also going to be another one of our interactive videos, so if you have any books from this list, please let us know in the comments down below. Alright everybody, I think you're going to be surprised with the results, so let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and compare some books from July 2018 to right now. Very first book up on our list is Nightwing number 46, the B cover, the Ben Oliver cover. Back in July 2018, this one was selling for a high between $25 and $30. Now, fast forward 2 years later, right now you can buy this book, is that right, for $3, which is actually $1 less than cover price. Probably a good deal if you waited a couple years. Next one on the list is Star Wars The Last Jedi number 4, the Rob Reese 1 in 25 variant. Back in July 2018, this one was selling for $45 to $50. Right now, you can buy this book for a whopping total of $33, a difference of around $15 to $20. Next one up is Batgirl number 23, the Joshua Middleton variant. I remember when these were coming out, there was a lot of buzz about them. Back in July, this was selling for a high of $70 to $80. Fast forward 2 years later, you know what? This one actually kind of held its value. Right now, it's selling for around $66, still a little bit less, but not the huge decrease like we saw with the Nightwing book. Next one up is Amazing Spider-Man number 800. This is the J. Scott Campbell variants. Back in July 2018, this one was selling for $80 to $90. Right now, recently one sold for $25 on eBay. That's not great. That's about a $55 difference. Moving on to the next one, and remember this title, Die, 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 number 1. There was a bunch of variants for this one, but the one that people kind of were looking for was the I'm Drunk Word Bubble variant. Back in July of 2018, this one was selling for $20 to $25. Right now, you can buy a copy of this for $2 on eBay. Not a very good investment, but what are you gonna do? Next one on our list is Titans number 23. This is the Brandon Peterson 1 in 25 black and white variant. Back in July 2018, this one sold for around $50 to $60. A recent copy sold for $3, which is $1 less than cover price, but to be totally fair, average cost of this one is around $10. Next one up on our list is Batgirl number 20, another Joshua Middleton variant. Back in July 2018, this one was selling for around $20 to $25. Right now, you can purchase it for around $12, about half what the value was. This one didn't held up like the other Joshua Middleton cover did. We're about halfway through our list, so let's go ahead and look at the running tally so far. If you had all these books in your collection back in 2018, you'd be sitting on about $310 back then. But if you still had those books today, you'd be sitting on about $151, less than half what they were worth about 2 years ago. All right, that's kind of depressing, but let's get back to the list. Next one up is Miss Marvel number 31, the Stephanie Hans Virgin variant. This one back in July 2018 was selling for around $80 to $90. Right now you can pick up a copy of this book for only about $64. Not bad, but it's still going in the wrong direction. Next one up is Death of the Inhumans number 1, the Career Andrews 1 in 10 variant. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but back in July this one was selling for $25 to $30. Right now you can buy it on eBay for a whopping $7. that did not go well. Next one up is Cable, number 159, the Jay Enchilada 1 in 25 variant. Back in July 2018, this one was selling for $80. I can't even find a sold copy of this one recently, but right now there are copies listed for as low as $26. Next one up on our list is Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 307, the Scotty Young San Diego Comic-Con variant. Back in July 2018, this one was selling for $50. Right now you can buy it for half that, $25 here July 2020. Another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive is Transformers Unicron number 1, the Alex Milne black and white variant. Back in July 2018, this one was selling for $50 as well. Right now, you can buy it for as low as $20. Okay, this next book really kind of hurts, but you know what? It's on the list. Infinity Wars Prime number 1, the Greg Hildebrandt 1 in 25 variant. Back in July 2018, was selling between $70 and $80. A recent copy in June 18th sold for $1.25 on eBay, but to be totally fair, the average price of this book is around $10. Still way lower than the $70 to $80 price that get fetched about 2 years ago. Moving on, we have Teen Titans number 20. This is the George Jimenez 1 in 25 variant. Back in July 2018, this one was selling for $35 to $40. Right now, this one is selling for around $33. And you know what? I'm not surprised, because apparently this is Lobo's daughter that's on the cover. And you know what? She still kind of have a little buzz around her. So this one has kind of held its value for the most part. I think it's probably the one that's closest to the value it was 2 years ago. Last book up on our list is Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, the Greg Land 1 in 25 variant. This one back in July 2018 was selling for $100. Right now, you can buy this book for around $88, very close to the same value it was 2 years ago, but it has gone down. Side note, this does have a first appearance of Penny Parker, and that's probably why it's holding its value. And going forward, just to let you know, our next video in the series will feature the first appearances, and this book might make the list yet again. That was our last book, so let's go ahead and look at the running tally for all the books we listed on this list. So far, if you had all these books back in 2018, you'd be sitting at about $800 worth of books. If you still have these books today, here 2020, July, you'd be sitting on $415, almost half what they were worth 2 years ago. I want to let everyone know a little side note about the prices that we listed. These were the prices that were posted on the websites and the top 10s. That's the number we actually use. For reference, they actually spiked a little bit after these books were spotlighted and promoted on these top 10 lists and also the websites. So they did go up in price a little bit, and then they've obviously dropped down quite a bit. Alright everybody, hopefully you liked this video. Like I said, don't forget to let us know which books of these you had in your collection in the comments down below. It is an interactive video. I'd like to hear from you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this type of video, and I'm looking forward to making more in the near future. Alright everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what to do, and maybe hold off on buying the variant when they're hot and just wait a couple years to get them for half the price. I'll see you next time. Bye.